In the year 20XX, mysterious dimensional gates appeared across the earth. From them emerged terrifying creatures known as crystal beasts. Conventional weapons proved almost completely useless against these otherworldly monsters, and human civilization teetered on the brink of collapse. But in the face of disaster, some humans awakened special abilities, powers that allowed them to hatch crystal beast eggs and form life bonds with the creatures inside. These gifted individuals were called crystal beast tamers, and each one was a rare elite, enjoying wealth, status, and privileges far beyond ordinary people. Of course, none of this had anything to do with me. At least, not yet. The story's protagonist, Chen Xing, slowly opened his eyes from sleep. His body felt heavy and stiff. Ugh, why do I feel so heavy? Sleep paralysis? Then, his gaze fell on something, or rather someone, lying on top of him. What the? Lily? When did she climb on top of me? Wasn't she supposed to be sleeping in the bed while I took the couch? And she's clinging so tightly. If she wakes up like this, she might cut me in half. At that exact moment, his phone started ringing. It was his little sister calling. Why now of all times? Grumbling, Chen Xing answered the call, but what he heard made his eyes widen in shock. Hold on, I'm coming right now. His sudden yell woke Lily, the girl sleeping on him, and she groggily looked up. Master, what's going on? She asked. Lily, let me explain. Chen Xing stammered, quickly telling her the situation. Hearing everything, Lily's eyes flashed with determination. Your sister's in danger, Master? Then let's go save her. She was still dressed in nothing but her bikini, which made Chen Xing's cheeks flush as he inadvertently stared. She's completely ignoring the fact she was just sleeping on top of me. But he quickly shook his head. Right. Let's hurry. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Chen Xing's little sister, Chen Luna, was cornered by a group of thugs. Fear in her voice, she shouted, Stay back! My brother Chen Xing is on his way. You all know how strong he is. But the gang just sneered. Your brother? Even if he shows up, he's dead meat. Our boss is handling him personally. Their leader, Han Jiao, stepped forward with a sinister grin. Chen Luna, right? I've heard your brother's a decent fighter. But these days, it doesn't matter how strong a regular person is, it's useless. His weak fists won't mean a thing against my precious beast. Another thug chimed in. That's right. Our boss is a certified crystal beast tamer from the association. A tamer? Certified by the association? Luna gasped. Your brother's nothing but a talentless loser with zero aptitude. They mocked. He won't stand a chance against boss Han Jiao. Just then, Chen Xing arrived, with Lily right behind him. Brother! Luna called out in relief. The thugs, however, laughed at his appearance. Wow, he actually showed up. Looks like he's really in a hurry to die. Han Jiao sneered. So you're the punk who beat up my guys? You've got guts, but here's a little advice. Crystal beast tamers are out of your league. I might spare your life if you kneel and beg. Hand over your sister for a few months, and when I'm bored of her, I'll let her go. Hey, now that I'm looking, the other girl with you's not bad either. You offering her as a replacement? Before he could lay a hand on Lily, Chen Xing's fist shot out and smashed into Han Jiao's face, sending him flying. Get your filthy hands off her. Han Jiao crashed to the ground, dazed and bleeding. Why, you talentless piece of trash? How dare you hit me? In shock, he thought. That hurt? This isn't strength a normal person should have. What the hell is this guy? Chen Xing smirked. Hey, my favorite thing is watching trash like you make that dumbfounded face. My body's hundreds of times stronger than a normal human. I don't need a beast. I'll beat anyone myself. Han Jiao growled. Damn it. Purple crystal snake, kill him. His snake-like crystal beast lunged at Chen Xing. Han Jiao grinned. Humph. The venom from a purple crystal snake can corrode steel. You're finished. I spent a fortune on this beast. As proof of its power, a nearby thug accidentally touched its venomous mist, and his face began to burn. Meanwhile, Han Jiao stood safely behind a barrier and laughed. In this world, crystal beast tamers can do whatever they want. Ha ha, once I'm done with your sister, I'll send her down to join you. Luna's heart pounded with fear for her brother. But when the mist cleared, Chen Xing and Lily stood unharmed, protected by a shimmering barrier. Chen Xing coldly said, "Forcing control over a purchased beast, and you call yourself a tamer? Let me show you what a real crystal beast looks like." Han Jiao's face went pale. What? When did he form a contract with a beast? At Chen Xing's command, Lily floated into the air, her form radiating power. "Humanoid crystal beast, royal class, Lily," she announced, drawing a golden sword. "Please allow me to punish these villains, master." The snake beast trembled in fear, its body quaking before it lowered its head in submission. Han Jiao's confidence shattered. Damn it, what kind of beast is this? "There are humanoid crystal beasts," he desperately shouted. "Purple crystal snake, attack! What are you afraid of?" But the snake refused. Furious, Han Jiao pressed the control device, sending electric shocks through the beast. The creature cried out in pain. Lily moved in a blur and struck the collar around the snake's neck, shattering it in one blow. The control device broke apart. "Useless! The control device is gone. She no longer has to obey you," Chen Xing said coldly. "He put you through hell, didn't he? How about making a contract with me instead?" In his mind, he thought, "My encounter with Lily awakened my innate gift. Not only can I form contracts, I can even transform my crystal beasts into human form." At that moment, a voice echoed, "Contract confirmed. Type, newborn crystal beast, purple crystal snake. Initiating humanoid transformation." The snake beast's body glowed, shifting shape until a beautiful, humanoid figure stood before him. "Humanoid crystal beast, demon god class, purple crystal snake, unnamed," she announced, bowing before Chen Xing. "Thank you for saving me. I will follow your orders from now on, master. Starting today, I'm your pet, master. Please make sure to use me well." Chen Xing blinked, stunned, as something large blocked his view. "Whoa, it's so big," he thought aloud, wide-eyed. Lily, hearing this, immediately puffed up in anger. "Why are you so close to master? That's shameless," she snapped. Even the snake beast joined in, scoffing. "Huh? You brat, don't get in my way." Just then, the police arrived and arrested the gang boss. One female officer walked up to Chen Xing and spoke firmly. "Involvement in organized crime, illegal confinement, unauthorized use of a crystal beast. He'll be locked up for decades. And it's all thanks to you, again." Chen Xing replied modestly. "No need to thank me. I just came to rescue my sister," the officer added. "Still, this crystal beast came from the black market. By the rules, non-tamers aren't allowed to raise crystal beasts with offensive power. Human-form crystal beasts can freely switch between human and beast forms. Which makes registration even more important," she continued. "Why don't you go ahead and officially register as a crystal beast tamer? It'll make future cooperation with the police a lot smoother," Chen Xing answered. "I'll think about it." As the officer turned to leave, Luna, his sister, approached him and teased. "Bro, did you just adopt another girl?" Chen Xing sighed. "Don't worry about grown-up stuff. Come on, I'll take you home." Later, at home, Chen Xing sat in his cramped little room, staring at a certification manual. "If I become a certified crystal beast tamer, I'll earn more and won't have to live in this rundown place anymore. But man, that written exam seems like a hassle." Meanwhile, Lily finished eating and turned to him with sparkling eyes. "I'm done, master. But I still don't feel quite full." Chen Xing's jaw dropped. "No way, you're still hungry?" Lily giggled. Hee, I've just been super hungry lately. Maybe I'm about to evolve." Chen Xing's eyes widened. "Evolve? I wonder what form she'll take." He clenched his fists with resolve. "Looks like I have to take the Crystal Beast Tamer test. Gotta evolve. All for evolution." Suddenly, the snake beast tugged at his attention. "What now? You hungry too?" he asked. She pouted. "No. You gave Lily a name. Give me one too." After a moment of thought, Chen Xing replied, "Since you're a snake, let's call you Snake. No, wait. Fizz." "Yeah, Fizz works." Fizz's eyes lit up with joy. "Thank you, Master, I love you the most." Lily, watching the exchange, glared at Fizz, fuming with jealousy. Fizz was getting far too close to Chen Xing for her liking. The next day, Chen Xing called the female officer and informed her. I've decided to take the Crystal Beast Tamer exam. She smiled over the phone. No problem. There's an entry-level test next week. I'll send you the study materials. Just memorize them properly and you'll definitely pass. I'll be counting on you then, Chen Xing said. No problem. Just help me out a few more times in the future, she replied. A few days later. The written exam is over. Hand in your papers, the examiner announced. Next up is the practical test. Inside a massive stadium, Chen Xing stood silently, thinking. The written test was easy. Now for the practical. But it's still too soon to reveal that I have a humanoid crystal beast. I'll have Fizz fight in snake form for now. Suddenly, a bird-type crystal beast swooped down at Fizz, prompting her to tense up defensively. But just before the attack landed. Wait! That bird is my crystal beast! Please don't hurt it, a girl cried out. She rushed in and grabbed her beast, bowing slightly. It's still a bit disobedient. Sorry for the trouble, Chen Xing replied. Oh, it's yours? Then forget it. No big deal. I'm Chen Xing. I'm Jiang Xinli. You're a test taker too, right? Let's do our best together, Chen Xing. She smiled. She then turned to her bird and scolded it gently. Hey, don't just charge at every snake you see. A spectator in the crowd whispered. I think I saw that bird in the Crystal Beast guidebook. It's a rare one. Examinee number 27, Chen Xing, please take your position. The announcer declared the rules. Defeat your opponent within the time limit. If your beast is defeated, you fail. Facing Chen Xing was a bird-type crystal beast, Windling, soldier class. Spectators muttered, Yikes, bad luck. A snake fighting a bird? Total mismatch. A purple crystal snake against a wind-type beast, this guy's done for. Chen Xing gave Fizz the signal. Attack with poison! Fizz lunged, but Windling easily dodged her venom strikes. The crowd laughed. Classic rookie move. Charging in without a plan. This guy's toast. Fizz froze, lowering her head to the ground in fear as Windling swooped down from above, aiming right for her head. But Chen Xing shouted. Now, Fizz, this is your chance. Fizz's eyes widened as she understood. She suddenly sprang upward, jaws wide and venom dripping, catching Windling off guard. Before the bird could escape, Fizz wrapped tightly around it, squeezing it in her coils. With one sharp bite, Fizz brought the Windling down, defeating it easily. The crowd gasped. The announcer shouted, Examinee Chen Xing passes. Practical test complete. Chen Xing smirked. That was easy. Guess being a crystal beast tamer isn't so hard after all. He glanced toward Jiang Xinling, who was also preparing for her test. That girl from earlier's up now. Let's see what her bird can do. Her beast was revealed. Divine Beast type Crystal Beast, Ice Crystal Phoenix, newborn class. Use Ice Crystal attack, she commanded. Facing her was a red-spotted leopard, soldier class. The Phoenix launched a dazzling ice attack and easily defeated the leopard. The announcer declared, Opponent is unable to fight. Examinee Jiang Xinling passes the practical test. Jiang cheered, celebrating her victory. But Chen Xing suddenly tensed. Wait, something's not right. The defeated leopard stood up again, its body twitching unnaturally. Huh! That crystal beast looks strange. Is this part of the test? Suddenly, it lunged straight at Jiang's back, but she hadn't noticed. Just before it struck, Lily appeared, intercepting the attack with her golden sword, stopping it effortlessly. As the dust settled, Chen Xing stared in shock. Why did Lily jump in? What's going on with that beast? But the leopard shoved Lily back, and Lily immediately realized. This leopard was way too strong. It lunged at Jiang again. Chen Xing shouted at Jiang. What are you spacing out for? But Jiang just sat there like a fool, frozen. So Chen Xing had no choice but to rush forward and block the leopard's attack himself. Lily called out to Chen Xing. Master! It's a bit tricky handling this alone. I need you and Fizz to help me out. Chen Xing quickly commanded Fizz to team up with Lily and fight the leopard. Fizz immediately agreed and prepared to battle alongside Lily. Lily muttered. Its behavior seems off. Like it's lost its mind. Jiang thought to herself. The red-spotted leopard went berserk after fighting me. We have to help too. Chen Xing then gave Fizz a command. Use your venom shot to distract it. Fizz's poisonous attack hit the leopard straight in the eyes, making it close them in pain. Seizing the chance, Chen Xing called out. Now's your chance, Lily! Without hesitation, Lily swung her golden sword and struck the leopard down in a single, clean hit. Chen Xing grinned with relief. At that moment, a group of panicked scientists rushed over and immediately began apologizing to Jiang. Step aside, one of them said. I have something to say. All the crystal beasts used in this test were raised by us. How did one go berserk? Then, a composed woman stepped forward. She looked at Chen Xing and said, Nice work just now, young man. I'm Kuyang, the chief examiner for this test. No need to be so nervous. And this child? She glanced at Lily. Could she be the rumored humanoid crystal beast? Mind if I take a look? Later, Kuyang brought Chen Xing and Lily to a testing facility. Lily sat inside a test tube chamber as Kuyang checked the analysis results. Incredible, she said. I've never seen a humanoid crystal beast like this before. Chen Xing asked. Does that mean there are no others like her in the world? Kuyang replied. I can't say for sure, but our association has never encountered one. My own Seven Tails is already very human-like, but even it can't compare to this child. Looks like Seven Tails really likes you too. Seems like you're quite the popular one, huh? Maybe you're the rare one. Chen Xing turned to Fizz and frowned. Fizz, are you okay? Why is your body glowing? Don't tell me. When Chen Xing checked, a system window appeared. Amethyst Serpent, newborn rank, evolving Amethyst Scale Serpent, soldier rank. Current affection level, trust 32. New skill acquired, petrifying serpent eyes, paralyze enemies by direct eye contact. Skill venom shot has increased in power, accuracy, and venom capacity. Chen Xing was stunned. It evolved, just like the data said. Kuyang smiled. Looks like it gained enough experience from that battle to evolve. According to reliable data, crystal beasts evolved by accumulating experience, but their evolution paths aren't fixed. The same beast can evolve in different ways. Lily, a little frustrated, asked, Then why haven't I evolved? I've defeated plenty of enemies too. Kuyang replied. Maybe you're a special type. Some naturally powerful crystal beasts need more experience to evolve, like the ice crystal phoenix. Oh, and usually evolved crystal beasts are stored inside these crystal beast capsules. You'll get discounts once you officially become a crystal beast master, but for now, I'll give you a few for free. Chen Xing sighed. Yeah, I know. But those things are so expensive. I can't even afford one. Still, he took out a capsule, caught Fizz inside it, and let out a breath. Phew, this makes things a lot easier. Lily immediately protested. I don't want to be stuffed inside a capsule. No way. Chen Xing laughed. Relax, no one said I'd put you in, Kuyang then added. By the way, the written test results are out. Congratulations, you're officially a junior crystal beast master. Also, I'm very interested in humanoid crystal beasts. Feel free to visit the lab whenever you like. And if you happen to bring me more humanoid specimens, I'll make it worth your while. Chen Xing chuckled awkwardly. I'll think about it. After leaving the test center, Chen Xing stretched and said, Finally, I'm officially a crystal beast master. From now on, the league will give me a monthly subsidy, so no more worrying about food or drinks. Just then, someone called out to him. You finally came out. It was Jiang standing before him. Chen Xing raised a brow. Huh? You? Shouldn't you have finished ages ago? Jiang shyly replied. I was waiting for you this whole time. You saved me, and I haven't thanked you yet. I really embarrassed myself today. But my family motto is to repay kindness. So go ahead, make a request. As long as it's not too outrageous, I'll do it. Chen Xing thought for a moment. Anything? I kinda want unlimited money, but if she can raise beasts like that, maybe she's rich. Sticking close to her might not be a bad idea. So, he grinned and said, how about we just be friends for now? Jiang's face turned bright red, and she thought, he must mean that. He wants me to be his girlfriend. Flustered, she turned to leave but stammered, okay, let me think about it. I'll give you my answer next time. That night, Chen Xing lay in bed with Lily asleep beside him. He stared at the ceiling. Why did that crystal beast go berserk during the exam? And who exactly is that high-ranking woman, Kuyang? Whatever, no point overthinking. Time to sleep. Just then, Fizz quietly emerged from her capsule, now in her human form, and whispered, "Master, I want to sleep with you too." After that, Fizz curled up next to Chen Xing and fell asleep too. But in her dreams, Lily suddenly heard a mysterious voice calling to her. "Lily, wake up. Open your eyes. It's time to begin your path toward kingship." Lily stirred in her sleep and murmured, "The path to become a king? What does that mean?" The voice answered, "Seek out the 12 knights. Gain the 7 virtues. When you have them all, the road to kingship will open to you. And when that time comes, you shall reign over the entire crystal beast world." The next morning, at breakfast, Lily excitedly told Chen Xing all about the strange dream she had. Chen Xing was a little surprised, frowning in thought. "The path to kingship, huh? Now that I think about it, I did hear some strange voice when I first picked her up. Something about helping her become king or whatever. But the way she is now, what kind of king could she be? The king of eating snacks?" He joked inwardly. A while later, Crystal Beast Master Association, local branch. "Master, what is this place?" Lily asked curiously as they arrived. Chen Xing explained. "It's the local branch of the Crystal Beast Master Association. Beginner beast masters like me still have to take on jobs to make money. Plus, you can only buy stuff or trade here using exclusive contribution points." A female clerk welcomed them inside. "Welcome to the association building, Junior Beast Master Chen Xing. Would you like to shop, train, or accept a commission today?" Chen Xing asked. "What missions do you have available right now?" She showed him the list. Mission 1, pick herbs in a forest with roaming beasts, 5 points per plant. Mission 2, expel crystal beasts, insect type, from a home, 50 points. Mission 3, guard duty in an underground mine, 20 points per day. Chen Xing frowned. Aren't these rewards a bit low?" The clerk smiled apologetically. "Sorry, beginner missions are highly competitive. Everyone fights for the simple jobs." Then Chen Xing's eyes landed on the 4th mission. "Wait, why does this one offer such a huge reward? And no one's taken it?" Mission 4, go to White Pine Forest and capture a twin tail. Any gender reward, 1,500 contribution points. The clerk hesitated. That one was posted by Dr. Kuyang. For some reason, people who get involved with her always end up cursed with bad luck. No one wants to take it, no matter how good the reward sounds. They'd rather stick to safer missions. Chen Xing grinned. "So there's stuff like that going on. Well, I'll take it. I'm already tangled up with her anyway. What's one more job?" Later, White Pine Forest. Chen Xing made his way through the dense forest, defeating beasts along the way. They said to just reach the target location, but this place is huge. He glanced at Lily. "By the way, Lily, after fighting so many wild crystal beasts, do you feel like you're about to evolve?" Lily pouted. "Not at all, sorry, master." Just then, a beast leapt out of the bushes, a twin tail, infant stage. Lily's eyes widened. "Wait, master, look! Isn't that our target?" Chen Xing spotted it too and slowly moved forward, pulling out a capsule. "Hee, stay right there. Be a good little one and come with me." But the twin tail bolted, dashing away through the trees. Chen Xing chased after it, getting separated from Lily in the process. "Damn, I lost Lily. And that thing's fast. Where did it go?" Suddenly, a sinister voice echoed nearby. "Hee, didn't even have to try. Walked right into my trap." Chen Xing quickly hid in the bushes and peered out. A shady-looking man had captured the twin tail. "A rare beast just walks into my trap. Lucky day. I'll hand it over to the organization. Should fetch a high price on the black market." Chen Xing noticed Fizz's capsule shaking violently. "That's odd. Why is Fizz so agitated? Wait, she was sold on the black market before she ended up with Han Jiao. Could this be connected?" The man suddenly noticed him. "Who's there? Eavesdropping on us, huh? You one of those dark underworld gang rats?" He summoned his beast, a poison spider, soldier level. Chen Xing stepped out, releasing Fizz beside him. "I heard everything. You're trafficking crystal beasts on the black market? Dark underworld gang, so you're poachers. The man sneered. What kind of rare crystal beast is that? He ordered his poison spider to attack with a venomous web. Chen Xing quickly commanded. Fizz, dodge it! Fizz narrowly avoided the web, but the man quickly had his spider fire another one, catching Fizz in its sticky threads. Laughing, the man gloated. Got you now. Your beast can't move. Poison spider, sink your fangs into it. Chen Xing knew it was dangerous. If that spider bites her, she'll be paralyzed instantly. Fizz, use your serpent's gaze while it gets close. Fizz obeyed, her eyes flashing dangerously. The spider froze in place under her glare. The man shouted in frustration. Damn it! Don't get cocky. Both our beasts are immobilized now. But I've still got this. Time to turn the tables. Chen Xing smirked. You idiot. You only tied up her upper body, her lower half's still free. Fizz lashed out with her tail, striking both the poisoned spider and its master, knocking them out cold. Chen Xing tied the man up against a tree and rifled through his belongings. Trying to tie up my beast? Look who's got the upper hand now. Let's see what you've got here. Whoa, an energy crystal beast. Feeding this boosts the XP by a ton, worth at least 500 points at the association. And this potion looks super shady. Whatever. I'll let the association handle this junk. I'm taking the twin tail and completing my mission. Suddenly, he heard Lily's voice calling for help. He spun around. There you are. Where'd you run off to? But his smile faded as he saw Lily, battered and bleeding, running from someone. A tall woman blocked her path, smirking coldly. So you're the one who owns this strange humanoid crystal beast, she said, eyeing Chen Xing. Change your plans. I'll deal with you first, then take her. A system message appeared in Chen Xing's mind. Dark Underworld Gang, Six-Winged Officer, Queen Bee. Chen Xing was shocked when he saw the woman and asked, Was it you who attacked Lily? Looks like you're with the ones I just took down. Lily, injured and weak, called out, Master, be careful. This woman is very strong. Queen Bee smirked and gave an order to her beast. Take out that brat, then capture the crystal beast. Needle Stinger Bee, use explosive flying needle. The giant bee launched a flurry of stinger-like projectiles at Fizz, striking her hard and wounding her. Seeing Fizz injured made Chen Xing furious. You actually attacked a crystal beast, master? He growled. Queen Bee sneered. Surprised? We're part of an evil organization. You thought this was going to be a friendly duel? Take him out. But just then, Fizz gritted her teeth and counterattacked, striking the needle stinger bee and sending it crashing to the ground. Queen Bee's eyes widened in shock. Needle stinger bee, what's wrong? Fizz gasped. NNGH. I won't go down that easily. Chen Xing saw how badly injured Fizz was and quickly called her back into the capsule. Good work, Fizz. Rest for now. Queen Bee laughed coldly. Ha! I'll admit she's got spirit, but my needle stinger bee is a night-level beast. You won't escape this time. Chen Xing grinned. Escaping from a little trick like this? Too easy. Queen Bee suddenly realized something. Humph, what's going on? She vanished? Even the two-tailed one we caught earlier is gone. Chen Xing had already slipped away, finding cover in another part of the forest. Fizz isn't in any shape to fight, and that woman's needle stinger bee is night level. I need a plan. Just then, Lily sniffed the air, surprising Chen Xing. Master, you've got a sweet scent on you, the same as that woman. Chen Xing tensed. That must be her tracking method. He quickly freed the twin tail they had caught earlier. You better run. Get as far away as you can, don't fall into another trap. Lily was surprised. But what about the mission? Chen Xing smiled. The fight coming up is going to get messy. I can't risk you getting caught because of some dumb mission. Besides, I happened to snag some good stuff earlier. He pulled out several shimmering energy beast crystals. One of these is said to evolve a newborn crystal beast on the spot. Eat them all, Lily! Lily eagerly swallowed them. But just then, Queen Bee appeared again. Humph, no use hiding, little kitty. I marked you with scent. I can feel you nearby. Chen Xing asked quickly. Lily, do you feel like you're evolving yet? Lily rubbed her stomach. Just feel a little stuffed. I need to digest. Chen Xing frowned. Seriously? That much experience should be enough. Is there still something missing? Before he could think further, a hail of needle attacks rained down on him. Lily was struck and fell to the ground, bleeding. Queen Bee stepped forward, grinning. Hide and seek's over. Lily shouted desperately. Don't hurt my master. I'll go with you. Queen Bee laughed darkly. Such loyalty. But if we just take you, your master will keep coming for you. Better to kill him now and be done with it. Lily gritted her teeth, filled with frustration. It's all because I'm too weak. Master's always taken such good care of me, and now I can't do anything to help. If only I could evolve, these guys wouldn't be a match for me. As she thought that, a fierce energy erupted from inside her. Light surrounded her body, shocking both Queen Bee and Chen Xing. Lily evolved. Royal-type crystal beast. Lily the apprentice knight, soldier level. Queen Bee cursed under her breath. You think evolving's going to change anything? Don't forget, your master's still in my hands. Drop your weapon or I'll kill him. But Chen Xing quickly checked Lily's status. New skill unlocked, Blood of the Red Dragon, level 1. Generates small amounts of crystal beast energy with every breath. Can actively release King's aura to weaken nearby enemies. New skill, King's Flame, level 1. Fires 2000 degrees Celsius high temperature flames. Can enchant weapons with fire. Queen Bee could feel Lily's rising aura and her heart wavered. Unbelievable. I'm Queen Bee, and yet I'm actually shaken by this girl. Taking advantage of the moment, Chen Xing broke free from Queen Bee's grasp and called out. Lily, now's your chance. Queen Bee yelled. Needle Stinger Bee, stop her. Use explosive flying needle. But Lily's newfound power let her dodge the incoming attacks with ease, her speed far greater than before. Queen Bee's eyes widened in disbelief. Her strength, its sword. It's like she evolved 2 stages at once. Lily opened her mouth and unleashed a blast of fire, engulfing the Needle Stinger Bee and defeating it in seconds. Queen Bee gritted her teeth. Don't get cocky, I've got more than one crystal beast. But just then, she felt a terrifying presence behind her. She turned, and before she could react, the twin tail returned, bringing a massive beast with it. Queen Bee's face went pale. That 2-tailed thing? It brought reinforcements. Queen Bee scowled and spat. Humph. You think having one wild crystal beast helping you is enough to defeat me? Don't get too full of yourselves. Remember this, I'll settle the score with you next time. With that, she fled into the forest. Lily blinked. Huh! She just ran off like that. Chen Xing crossed his arms and smirked. For a villain, she's weirdly tsundere. Just then, a large beast stepped out in front of Chen Xing, leaving him a little startled. Lily quickly translated. Master, it says you saved a child from its tribe. It's grateful and wants to invite you as a guest. Chen Xing was surprised. Wait, you can actually understand it? Lily smiled. Not everything, but I get the general meaning. Should we go? Chen Xing thought for a moment. Let's follow. It's sincerely inviting us, and besides, visiting a crystal beast tribe is rare. Who knows what we might find? Sometime later, deep in a hidden part of the forest, the beast led them to a concealed territory. Chen Xing looked around, surprised. This is the territory of the Fox Demon tribe? Up ahead, countless Amaterasu beasts could be seen. Chen Xing muttered. I didn't expect such a hidden place. It's not even marked on the association's maps. But as they approached, several beasts growled and moved toward them threateningly. Chen Xing raised his hands. Whoa, what's going on? These crystal beasts don't look happy to see us. Lily explained. It's because of those bad people we ran into earlier. They've made the beasts here wary of humans. Suddenly, their leader appeared, a powerful 5-tailed beast, who let out a roar, scaring the other beasts back. Chen Xing blinked. Wait, is 5-tail protecting us? Lily nodded. That's right. 5-tail said this is their sacred land. We're allowed to rest here, but we must not approach the inner sacred stone. It's the embodiment of their ancestor. Touching it carelessly could bring a curse. Chen Xing sighed in relief. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not interested in dangerous stuff like that. But suddenly, Lily felt something strange. A strange power surrounded her, lifting her gently into the air. Master, that sacred stone, it feels like it's calling me. Without warning, she was pulled toward the stone by an invisible force. Chen Xing and the other beasts hurried after her. As Lily reached the sacred stone, it began to glow. From within the light, a beautiful, ancient Amaterasu beast appeared and spoke. Such a long-lost aura. I didn't expect to see a descendant of the Red Dragon in this era. Chen Xing stepped forward cautiously. Are you the ancestor of the nine-tailed crystal beasts? Lily gasped. Eh? You know about my lineage? The ancient beast smiled. I am the progenitor of the nine-tailed tribe. You may call me Amaterasu. Thousands of years ago, the crystal beast world was once ruled by a king from the Red Dragon lineage. That king has long since fallen, but you carry the same bloodline aura. Chen Xing thought in awe. Just how many years has she existed? Amaterasu continued. You might share the blood of that royal line, and though you wield the holy sword and control the dragon's fire like him, your power is pitifully weak. Likely you're just a descendant carrying a faint trace of the ancient blood. Chen Xing smirked. Maybe Lily is weak now, but I'll grow stronger alongside her. Speaking of which, she mentioned a strange dream, a prophecy about becoming a king. Have you heard of anything like that? Amaterasu's gaze softened. A king, huh? There's an old legend about the return of the Red Dragon King in a distant future, though personally, I always thought it was just a myth. Still, you, a little girl so close to humans, are rather interesting. Take this sword with you. A sword materialized in front of them, and Chen Xing examined it. Item: Torrent Sword, damaged, Lord-level crystal beast item. Grants the ability to use water-type techniques and increases the power of water moves by 1.5 times. Lily hesitated. Such a valuable weapon, can I really have it? Amaterasu smiled. It's already badly damaged compared to its prime. Keeping it here is pointless. Think of it as my little investment in a future king. After the Red Dragon King's fall, 10 divine swords, each representing a different element, were scattered across the world. I sense one of them is in the city where you live. Do your best to find them. I'm going back to sleep now. With that, Amaterasu faded away. Chen Xing clenched his fist. If what she said is true, finding those scattered divine swords and the 12 knights will make Lily stronger. But just then, Lily began to glow again as her form shifted. The torrent sword's spirit emerged before her, shimmering with a faint blue light. Suddenly, the sword's spirit reached toward Lily, attempting to merge with her. Lily! Chen Xing shouted, racing forward to help. Chen Xing leapt forward, reaching out his hand toward Lily. Getting close, he called out to her. You are the descendant of a king, one who carries the blood of the Red Dragon. Controlling a bit of power like this is nothing for you. Feel it flowing through your veins. Merge with it, master it, and make it yours. Hearing his words, Lily finally understood what she needed to do. She focused, steadying her energy as she took control of the power around her. Torrent sword, submit to me, she declared. But the sword's spirit wasn't going to yield so easily. It spoke with a sharp edge. King, let me see just how strong you are now. The two clashed, energy flaring. But to everyone's shock, Lily overpowered it with ease. Amaterasu, watching from a distance, was stunned. To think you've mastered the torrent sword's power so quickly, and even broken through into the higher level of Yamata no Orochi's power. It seems even I can misjudge. Could it be, you're not just a collateral descendant, but a direct heir of the Red Dragon King? She then glanced at Chen Xing and muttered. And that boy, he's awakening the Red Dragon's bloodline too, a sage of the auxiliary king? No, both a sage and a tamer. All around them, the gathered beasts knelt before Lily, leaving her completely speechless. Chen Xing chuckled and nudged her. Looks like they're bowing to you. Isn't this where you say you may rise? Lily blushed slightly and spoke. Fivetail says I've received the ancestors' recognition. From today, we're honored guests of their tribe. And tonight is their most sacred night, their evolution ceremony. Fivetail says we're invited to watch. It's their highest honor. Soon after, several beasts came forward, presenting Lily with gifts. Her face lit up in joy. Later that night, under the full moon, the beasts gathered in a clearing, raising their heads to the sky as the moonlight bathed them. Curious, Chen Xing asked. What are they doing? Lily explained. It's their ritual. On nights of the full moon, The young absorbed the moonlight's energy to evolve. Just then, Twin-tail evolved before their eyes into a three-tail. Lily gasped. Master, Two-tail evolved. It says it wants to go on adventures with you. But Five-tail stepped forward, its tone firm. Don't get overconfident just because you evolved. Three-tail isn't ready for adventures with humans yet. Chen Xing knelt down to the three-tail, smiling. You want to be my companion? I'll wait for you. When you're strong enough, come find me. We'll go on adventures together. He turned to Lily. All right, let's slip away under the cover of night and head. But before he could finish, Amaterasu suddenly reappeared before them. Wait, she called, quickly approaching Chen Xing. I just remembered, there's something important I forgot to give you. Getting old makes me forgetful. Chen Xing blinked in surprise. Wait, aren't you the ancestor? Didn't you just say you were going back to sleep? Amaterasu smiled knowingly and handed him a gleaming stone. Take this, it's a shard of the killing stone. With it, the Fox Demon tribe will recognize you as an ally. It also has other effects you'll need to discover for yourself. Alright, I'm really going back to sleep this time. Chen Xing narrowed his eyes. For real this time? You're sure you're not forgetting anything else? Without answering, Amaterasu vanished again into the moonlight. A moment later, Chen Xing and Lily teleported away from the sacred grounds. As they appeared outside, Chen Xing sighed. That was an insane experience. Lily's divine sword, a shard of the killing stone, and if we make a contract with Three-tail one day, what would her humanoid form look like, I wonder? The next day, at Kuyang's Crystal Beast Research Lab, Chen Xing explained everything that had happened the previous night to Kuyang. And that's basically how it went. After all those detours, we still didn't catch Two-tail. I guess the mission was a bust? Kuyang's jaw dropped. Forget the Two-tail. Are you hearing yourself? Amaterasu? And a killing stone shard? This kind of discovery is way beyond any simple mission. In fact, I'm giving you extra contribution points for this report alone. Chen Xing smirked to himself. I can't tell her about the prophecy just yet, but maybe I can test the waters a bit, he asked carefully. By the way, has the association ever heard any rumors about the Knights of the Crystal Beast World or Divine Swords? Kuyang frowned in thought. Knights, never heard of them. My research is mostly on the Fox Demon tribe. But Divine Swords, yeah, I've heard strange stories. Some beast tamers vanished during high-stakes competitions. A few days later they'd reappear, no memory of where they'd been. The only thing they recalled was the image of a burning demonic sword. As night fell, Chen Xing lay back, his mind racing. A burning demonic sword, could that be the divine sword Amaterasu mentioned? Just then, Fizz suddenly popped out of her capsule, clinging tightly onto Chen Xing. Whoa! Fizz? Why'd you jump out like that? Chen Xing yelped in surprise. Fizz grinned mischievously. Let's do some training, okay? Lily got herself some super powerful gear and probably got a lot stronger, right? I don't want to fall behind her. Meanwhile, Lily was practicing nearby, but struggling to control her new powers. A sudden burst of water left her completely soaked. You okay? Chen Xing asked with concern. Lily shivered slightly and replied, I am fine, just got a little wet. Master, controlling water flow is way harder than fire. Fizz, a little jealous, added with a pout. Don't push yourself too hard. You're already doing great. Chen Xing, meanwhile, was still thinking about what Kuyang had told him. And those tamers disappearing. It always happened during beast battles. Looks like if I want to investigate this, I'll need to find someone to fight. At that very moment, someone was spying on them from the shadows. It was Jiang Xinli. Clutching her chest and whispering to herself, she muttered, Found you. Okay, calm down, calm down. It's just a date. Well, more like a beast battle, but still. It's no big deal. But before she could gather herself, Chen Xing turned toward her. Eh? Jiang Xinling? Fancy seeing you here. What brings you out here? He asked. Jiang flinched in surprise, but Chen Xing smiled and added, Perfect timing. I was just looking for someone to spar with. Got time for a beast battle? Hearing the word battle, Jiang's eyes lit up. She quickly pulled out her capsule. Beast battle? Great. My Xiaofeng just evolved. I was hoping to test our strength. She summoned her beasts, and a powerful, majestic frost fire phoenix emerged, now at night class. Chen Xing's eyes widened. It's only been a short while, an ice phoenix evolved into divine phoenix? Her very presence dropped the temperature by 10 degrees. Sensing the phoenix's power, Chen Xing called out to Lily. Stay sharp, Lily! We've fought night-class beasts before, don't be afraid. Jiang pointed toward Lily. Frost Fire Phoenix, strike first. Use Frozen Silence Coffin. The phoenix launched its icy attack, instantly sealing Lily in a massive block of ice. Chen Xing frowned. This rich girl's been hiding her real strength all along? Sweet, polite personality, but throwing out her strongest move first? Humph. But this isn't enough to trap Lily. Lily, melt it with your fire, Chen Xing ordered. Within seconds, Lily flared up, shattering the ice with a burst of flame. The sudden heat made Jiang sweat. But Jiang gritted her teeth. Chen Xing, you've gotten way stronger since our last battle. Frost Fire Phoenix, don't stop. Keep attacking. As the fire dragon and ice phoenix clashed, a strange distortion in space appeared between them. Chen Xing's eyes narrowed. That portal, is that one of the rumored dimensional rifts? Lily, can you sense anything? He asked. Lily nodded, a strange pull in her chest. Inside, something's calling me. Just like with the killing stone before. Chen Xing clenched his fists. Then it's no doubt. Let's go. The two of them dove into the portal. John's jaw dropped as they vanished. Huh? Where'd they go? Where did everyone just disappear to? On the other side. Chen Xing and Lily landed in a strange, hellish landscape of lava and burning heat. Where am I? Is this still Earth? Didn't think it'd activate so easily. We just started fighting and this thing opened up. If this keeps happening, a lot of tamers might get dragged in too, Chen Xing muttered. Lily shivered, sensing something. I don't think it's a coincidence we made it in. This whole place feels like it's been calling us here. Suddenly, something green flickered out of the lava, a ghostly flame. Lily instinctively stepped back while Chen Xing cautiously approached it. A ghost fire? It's trying to guide us. Looks like it wants us to follow it to that door. Lily glanced at the ancient writing carved into the stone. It says, "Through me, enter the abyss of eternal resentment." Chen Xing blinked in surprise. Wait, you can read that? Lily nodded. I can read it, though I have no idea what it means. Chen Xing thought for a moment. It's gotta have something to do with the Red Dragon King and his knights. If we go deeper, maybe we'll find answers. But as they moved ahead, a swarm of vicious beasts blocked their path. Chen Xing and Lily came to a halt as one of the beasts lunged at them. Here they come! Chen Xing shouted, readying his stance. Just then, Lily stepped forward, facing the swarm of beasts. She turned to Chen Xing with a determined look. Master, leave these beasts to me. Without waiting for a response, she charged at the beasts and unleashed a powerful attack. This is the power granted by the Torrent Sword. It reveals the traits of the horse-headed, fish-tailed beast. Now I can fight using the Torrent Sword. Chen Xing's eyes lit up with pride. This is Lily's first time fighting with the Torrent Sword, and she's already this good? That's insane! But Lily wasn't stopping there. She dashed forward, aiming at the remaining beasts. I'm not done yet. Don't even think about running away. Chen Xing tried to stop her. Wait, Lily, don't overdo it. But she didn't hear him. Just then, a strange voice echoed in her mind. That's right. Anyone who dares harm the one I love must be completely destroyed. Lily's eyes flickered, and she muttered under her breath. Anyone who hurts Master, I won't forgive them. Suddenly, a sword rose from within the lava, an ominous, dark blade that seemed to absorb the surrounding souls. A sinister dragon-like presence emerged, pleased at what it saw. Thanks to the power of the Holy Sword, it awakened the battle instincts of the beings in this secret realm, and that's how I became this strong. It growled, draining the souls nearby. The Holy Sword's wielder has entered this realm? No! My revenge isn't complete yet. I will never relinquish the power of the Holy Sword. Humans who hurt us must pay the price. Meanwhile, elsewhere, a group of beast tamers had been attacked, left wounded and defeated. A woman stepped forward, her presence making them pale with fear. Attacking a beast tamer directly during a battle, what a cowardly move! One of the injured men spat, trembling. If you hadn't ambushed me, I'd never have lost to some old hag like you. The woman grinned cruelly. It was Queen Bee, now clearly under the influence of an evil force. A sinister voice whispered in her ear. Hee hee hee. That's right. You're just a charmless, leftover woman. Queen Bee twitched at the words. Did you just call me an old hag? The evil voice continued to taunt her. Even if someone gave me trash like you for free, I wouldn't even. So noisy. Shut up already. Queen Bee snapped, lashing out and killing the man in a single strike. She scowled, muttering to herself. I'm not even 30 yet. How could I be an old hag? The sinister voice teased her again. Then why is it every one of your blind dates runs off after just one meeting? It's because no one wants you, ha ha ha. Meanwhile, Chen Xing was chasing after Lily, but she was moving too fast, and he ended up in a sweltering, lava-filled area. Ugh, this place is so hot it's driving me crazy. He groaned. Suddenly, a familiar voice called from behind him. Hey brat, we meet again. Chen Xing stiffened. He turned around to see Queen Bee, though her aura was completely off. Wait, that voice. Queen Bee? Chen Xing muttered, recognizing her. Queen Bee grinned darkly. Brat, you're a man, right? Answer me. I asked you something. Chen Xing thought quickly. Lily's run off somewhere. Fizz can't handle this woman, this is bad. He pulled out a capsule and stalled for time. What exactly are you asking? But something about her wasn't right, Chen Xing could tell. What's going on? Queen Bee seems totally unhinged too, he thought. Queen Bee mumbled in frustration. Am I really that unattractive? Almost 30, never dated once. Finally met a decent guy, but got rejected because of some dumb mission, and just now, someone even said no one would ever want me. Hearing her vent, Chen Xing immediately realized what he needed to do. He stepped closer and, with a soft smile and sparkling eyes, said, Who said that? You're clearly very charming. Queen Bee blinked in surprise, caught off guard by his words, her face turning slightly pink. Chen Xing thought to himself, I'll just play along until Lily comes back. Queen Bee gave a sly grin. Brat, you've got good taste. Just call me Chen Xing, he replied with a casual shrug. At that exact moment, Lily appeared, utterly dumbfounded by the scene before her. What in the world is happening here? She blurted out. Storming between them, Lily glared at Chen Xing. Master, what are you doing? She's the enemy. What were you trying to pull just now? Queen Bee scoffed. What's it to you? Don't tell me, you like Chen Xing? The words made Lily flustered. She grabbed Chen Xing tightly, hugging him against her chest. She can't breathe. Lily, calm down, let me go, I can't breathe. Chen Xing choked, but before any more could be said, a sudden attack came from above. A harsh voice rang out. What are you fools doing here? Did you find the holy sword? A figure stepped into view, a beast master clad in dark robes with 6 ominous wings. Dark underworld group, 6-wing officer, Razor. He introduced himself coldly. Looks like I'll have to clean up this mess for you, Razor said darkly, glaring at them all. At that moment, Chen Xing pointed toward Razor and provocatively called out to Queen Bee. Sis! He's the one who made you work overtime. The reason you never have time to date. An organization that robs people of their happiness like this. Do you really need to stay loyal to them? Razor just laughed calmly. KH. The Queen Bee would never betray the organization. Provoking me won't work. After all, we pay insanely well. He raised a hand. Go, Twin Blade Mantis. Crush them. His beast lunged forward, but Lily jumped in front of Chen Xing, blocking the attack. She gritted her teeth, straining to hold back the powerful assault. Chen Xing could tell at a glance. This is bad. Lily's strength isn't enough to match this opponent. He turned back to Queen Bee, trying to sway her. Sis, money isn't everything. It can't buy the love you long for. I can smell it, fear. Razor growled. Twin Blade Mantis, activate, power boost, and slice him apart. The beast powered up, knocking Lily aside violently. Chen Xing's heart dropped. I'm doomed, this is it. Razor ordered another attack. It's over. Steel blade slash. But just as the attack was about to land, Fizz appeared and intercepted it, gritting her teeth as she struggled against the overwhelming force. A sinister, mocking voice whispered to Chen Xing. It's useless. You'll all be slaughtered unless... Chen Xing gritted his teeth. Where is that voice even coming from? So annoying! Razor sneered. Brat's becoming a pain. Hey, Queen Bee! Why are you standing there doing nothing? Are you seriously betraying us? The sinister voice taunted again. Can you really convince her? Chen Xing stepped forward and grabbed Queen Bee's hand. Sis, you can always earn more money, but once your youth and beauty are gone, they're gone forever. Do you really want to spend your life never knowing what it feels like to be loved? In his head, Chen Xing scrambled for something clever to say. Come on, think of something good, otherwise everyone's in danger. The sinister voice mocked again. Everyone's life is in your hands now. Might as well give up. If you die, so be it. Razor spat out. Queen Bee! With enough money, you can have any man you want. But Chen Xing snapped back. That's not true love. I can't just sit back and watch sis waste the best years of her life chasing empty money while missing out on real love. Queen Bee wavered, torn between their words. Razor scowled and turned his attention back to the fight. Twin Blade Mantis, take out that noisy brat first. The beast charged straight for Chen Xing, but at the last second, Queen Bee's stinger bee intercepted it, forcing it back. Razor was stunned. You traitor! Queen Bee looked at Chen Xing with a strange, hopeful glimmer in her eyes. Then, can you be my true love? Chen Xing forced a smile. If sis doesn't mind. Lily and Fizz both exploded with jealousy. What the hell are you doing, master? Lily shouted, storming over and grabbing Chen Xing tightly. Fizz. Queen Bee stepped forward, ready for battle. It's dangerous here, go hide for now, she told Chen Xing. Stinger Bee, Needle Dance. The two beasts clashed, exchanging powerful strikes. Chen Xing turned to Lily. Are you okay? Yeah. Lily nodded, though visibly strained. Fizz bit her lip in frustration, her jealousy still simmering. Chen Xing watched the beasts clash. Queen Bee isn't as strong as that twin-blade mantis. Lily, can you use the power of Yamato no Orochi again? I can, Lily said. But I need a moment to gather strength. Razor's beast struck Queen Bee's stinger bee, knocking it down hard. Razor grinned darkly. You're next. Dare betray me, huh? I'll make you pay. Chen Xing called out. Lily, now. Use your full power. Lily raised her sword, channeling the energy of Yamato no Orochi. She charged forward with overwhelming force. Razor's face twisted in shock. What is that power? He turned to flee, grabbing Queen Bee with him as a portal opened nearby. But Lily sent a burst of energy their way, knocking them both into the portal. Chen Xing sighed in relief. Glad that's over. But then, he noticed something unsettling. Fizz and Lily glared at him intensely, both closing in. Seriously? He just friendly fired our own team. Chen Xing muttered. Both girls clung to him, pouting. So mean, leaving me alone while you cozied up with Lily and that woman. Master, Fizz is lonely. Master, give me some attention too. You big dummy. Chen Xing panicked. What's going on? Why are Fizz and Lily suddenly acting like this? Could it be they're hearing that strange voice too? And sure enough, the sinister voice echoed again. Good girls are throwing themselves at you. How long are you going to pretend to be a gentleman? Let's enjoy ourselves. But just then, another shadowy figure appeared at the edge of the battlefield. Give in to your desires, and quietly disappear,